Ladies and gentlemen, boys and girls, welcome to today's stream, which is going to be... Why can't I hear my voice? Okay, right, okay, let's go. It's going to be about making the Dutch nation, the Netherlands. So, music's a bit high. Why is the music high? Why have things changed? Why has things changed? I don't know. Maybe I've got clogged ears today. We'll find out. Anyway, yeah. As I was saying before I was rudely interrupted by myself, and that's my cat shouting downstairs. We're going to make the Netherlands. We're also... Well, I'm going to be testing... What is up with you? I know I started without you. We're also going to do, what's it called? This. Anyone know what this is? That thing. Right, we're going to do that thing. But it means that we have to form the Netherlands using a minor nation with the Dutch culture. You can form the Netherlands using, well, just using anyone. If you want. Absolutely anyone. You can form the Netherlands using Ottomans if you wanted to, probably. There'd be a way of doing it. Even if you had to form one of the buffer countries between. What was it? Why have I just had a brain fart? The formable nation down here. Saudi Arabia, is it? Down there? Shan. They're in between nations. If you get stuck behind a wall that says you can't form Juan if you've already formed the Mughals, then you form the Mughals, take out the entirety of India, send yourself to Shan, and then from Shan you can go and form the Great Juan. Things like that. Yeah, there are various like Ming. Ming, for example. Ming cannot form King, Q-I-N-G, up here. But he can if he flips himself to Shan first. Ming can't form Great Yuan, but he can if he forms Shan first. So there are a number of nations around there that you can use to hop over certain walls. Anyway, without further ado, let's get back into what we were doing before, which is Dutch culture. Flemish ideas. Is it culture? They are Dutch. It'll be around it. Basically anybody underneath Burgundy. Yeah, Flanders, Brabant, Holland. Pick any of those. Form Netherlands, and you've got whatever the hell that thing is. Do start with Holland. Yearly inflation reduction is terrible. Now the thing with forming Netherlands is that Netherlands gets their own ideas. Let's have a little look at what they are. Dutch ideas. Oh, that's terrible. Oh, wait, so it's essentially these ideas. Ugh. They're not brilliant. Dutch Republic gives us plus 10% heavy ship combat ability, which would help against the English and the British at the time. The British get an ability for +1 to naval combat around their own islands. Might go some way. May go some way to countering that. Plus 10% trade efficiency. There's one of the guys, it might be Brabant, already has trade efficiency. That -30 to maximum absolutism is absolutely horrific. It's a shame what they did with republics in regard to absolutism. Because you can flip yourself to a revolutionary republic right towards the end of the game. Flip yourself to a revolutionary republic, and you don't get anything like this. It's not as big of a kick in the balls. All right, let's put you back. So, do we do it with Holland? Is it Brabant that has trade steering? Might be Flanders that has the... Nope. Who is it? Someone has something to do with trade. Royal Farmers? Is it you? Trade efficiency? Holland, you must have trade efficiency. Dutch ambition. Bonus for having all Dutch ideas. Don't think we're ever going to get... I mean, I was going to say, you're never going to get to the end, but Netherlands is essentially just these ideas, aren't they? This is really weak. Yearly inflation reduction. Really weak. Merchants is alright. Trader range is again alright. Dev cost might become useful if we can grab a few states that are also prosperous. Terrible. Taunts of heretics. Terrible. I say terrible because why not just go humanist and pick up +3 tolerance of heretics, but then also +3 tolerance of heathens, but all the other good stuff that comes with having humanist, i.e. 10% discount on every single idea in the game taken after finishing humanist. What is up with you? Hey? What's up? Hey, Winston Churchill. How are you in this glorious Friday? What? Dylan, enough. I know it's terrible. I know I started without you. I do apologise. Will you ever forgive me? Yeah, he'll forgive me when it comes to food time. And then towards the end of the... well, idea search, does he? Landfire damage probably coinciding with the point where shock overtakes fire overtakes shock in the terms of combat. Siege ability is alright. Alright, do we go Holland then? I'm on mode, of course. I'm not spelling that Gemadrigal or whatever it's called. So Dutch will do. Now there are a number of ways that you can go around the early parts of the game as a Dutch minor nation. One of those is to do absolutely nothing, because when this guy dies, all this gets split off, and you can end up inheriting bits and pieces of Burgundy land for yourself. However, we're not going to do that. Instead, Burgundy person. Enemies are France, but they're not your rival. That's weird. Doesn't look like Austria's going to support our independence. It might be worth restarting the game until you can get Austria, France, and Britain all on side against Burgundy. But what you want to do is get these guys to support your independence and kick off a fight immediately. Because if you leave it, I've had Burgundy just say, here you go, you're independent now. Which is not, it's great, but you don't get to nibble a little bit of land off him. So, not good. How many transports do we have? 3. Alright, if it kicks off, everything around us turns red. I'd rather have France and England do the heavy lifting over here. We'll ship people away. So what do I want to be doing? Support independence, support independence. And we'll try kick it off immediately. If we can kick it off immediately, then the surrender of Maine doesn't happen. If they're both on the same side fighting against Burgundy, then the surrender of Maine event never pops. Perfect, perfect. I need to wait until December. Should have probably left it a little bit. Oh, what's my missions? Nothing special. No, nothing special. Well done, Paradox. Roll out a mission system, but only have the big countries have good mission systems. Should have realised. Should have realised when it was being advertised. And it was just, here's France's mission system, and here's Castile's mission system, and here's Austria's mission system. And where they were advertising. They didn't say, oh, here's Ansbach's mission system, and have it as big as the others, didn't they? That'll come in DLC. So we have a 555. I mean, it might be worth not kicking off and actually taking advantage of this 555 for a while, but then, you know, you're damned if you do and you're damned if you don't. So anyway, let's kick this fight off. Let's get some independence going on. Okay, okay. 434 isn't bad. Yeah, 11-point spread. 11-point spread is the worst I've ever seen. Alright, we'll go with Royal Marriage with France. Excellent. And Britain has some military access. Fair enough. We'll try to get our 5 troops away. You involved in that fight? A little bit. There's no need for us to be losing troops here. Oh, subsidies. Thank you. Still going to play a campaign after formed the Netherlands. This is just a little bit of testing for first steps as the Netherlands. But I mean, if it goes all right, then we'll continue the stream. Before I do a playthrough on the channel, the 25-30 minute episodes worth. I like to do a little bit of testing. We did it for Poland run and the like, just to get a feel for it. And that's what I'm doing here at the moment. But then we did continue that Poland run through the streams, about 5-6 hour streams. But no one wants to sit down and watch a 5 or 6 hour stream. We should probably build spy network upon you. And whom else? We'll leave one free for the moment. I would like to improve relations with Austria as well. If we can grab an alliance with Austria, it means that chipping away into the HRE is going to be less of a pain in the balls. Hey Kelsey, how's things? No, stay here. What am I doing with my merchants? Lubeck and Champagne? Yeah, kind of. Well, if we have naval dominance, we might as well send you all out protecting trade in English Channel for the moment. Yeah, go out. Protect trade, English Channel, away you go. You're not set to go, apparently. Then why are you hiding in port? There's no reason for you to hide in port. Alright, fair enough. English are going to have more than enough troops over here. But we could help them out. Let's give them 100% blockade here. Looks like Burgundy's struggling there. Quarantine the port and let them die, of course. Now, in theory, what do we want from this? We'll want a little bit of land. Oh, they just ceded it. I don't think they could. I didn't think that was a thing that could happen whilst at war. I thought it was an event that couldn't pop. If they were in a war on the same side together, I don't think it was an event that could pop. Excellent. How long is it? War. Yeah, I picked up France, I suppose. So 5 on 7 and a bit, but they don't have that much morale. Can we get... How old are you? 19. Nobility. It's called that. I might have to give you some land as well. Let's give you that. I will ask for a general. It's going to bump us beyond where we need to be, but we can always take land off them. He's not bad. Okay. 2 mercs. 7 into 9. Gonna get morale tick, but we'll have to deal with it. So, they're in farmlands. Might get river crossing penalty, but that's it. Also, is there anyone we can put in a seat? Discipline, that's it. Thankfully the dice gods were in our favour. You're probably going back to Ghent. Or not. I can't get to you because of the fort here. Can't get to here because the fort hit. No. Let's go. There's a little point in staying there. Now Oldenburg is not in the HRE. Oldenburg is. It's East Frisia that is not. Right. I'll have to try and drag East Frisia in instead. East Frisia, who are you friends with? Liège. Well, we can't get access to Liège. Anyway, Oldenburg. There's no way you're high enthusiasm. Let's go with warps because they come to us. Steer trade as well. Transfer trade power, why not? Good. So I've got Brent down here with a 12 stack. We will try and support this 12 stack as much as we can. Don't really want to be using my manpower. Oh, Britain's landing more troops. Good. Oh, great. Stability here. Just what we needed. They went with Jagiellon. Good. So Poland is friends with Lithuania. Why have you moved off? Why did you move away? Britain, what are you doing? Something happened there. That's the AI for you though. They're a bit stupid. What if I'm going to be able to take much? Britain wants this for himself. They'll not transfer it over to us. Uh-oh. No, we get away as soon as we can. I don't particularly want to be the one. I mean, we've got loads of people on our side. I don't want to be the one losing what few troops we have. They can take attrition trying to get through that. In fact, let's turn on defensive edict. Grab at fort defense as well. Each siege phase is now 48 days, so they should be on here for quite a while. It's going to be more than long enough for these guys to get through the remaining forts. Or it should be. Unless they end up with a breach wall. or if they move off the sieges. I get on Britain. 32-day siege takes. What about you, France? 22-day. May even be able to get through this before Burgundy's got, yeah, 22-day siege sticks. Easy. Alright, that'll be Britain wanting to run away. Wanting to get out of this fight anyway. Maybe not. This should fall. This should fall. I think we can wait it out. Britain, how are you getting on? Still high. I mean, we could wait in this fight. There will be a point where Britain says, no, I'm not having any more of this, and it'll peace out. Which means we don't have to give much to Britain. You're still in the negatives. Come on, Britain, you've been at 35% for a while now. There we go. Worship of the Virgin Mary. 2 papal influence. Go on then. They're now +7. Are you going to group up with the French? Do I risk a +7? It's 100%. We might as well get out. Right, what do I want? First we have to demand independence. Long gone has the days where you could just nibble things from your overlord without asking for independence. Now I need stuff. Well, not too much, otherwise everyone's going to kick off with us. Ghent might be nice. Would it come to us though? It would. At that point, giant coalition. Flandrin going to the British. At some point, we'll break with British, and we'll declare on the British for his North France territories. So maybe not. So I don't particularly want to be giving things to the French either. Getting rid of Flanders allows us to attack into Flanders. Also allows the British, but they'll be on the same Tristamo as we're on. I don't think I can take anything else. No. What about cancel Brabant as well? People are going to be mad with us. But that will do. France, how are we? Well, trust is not good. It might be worth dropping England now. If we drop England now, it's a 5-year truce. He might still be in a little bit of trouble due to rebels. Between France and myself, we should be able to take this stuff. Although I do need another war with Burgundy in order to give us access. That's why I'm Picardy. I would like those as well. But it means getting through Flanders. Anyway, let's call that. And I need to take land off nobility. What am I doing? There we go. So that nobility are back into line. And everyone's pretty much happy. Let's survey land. No more edicts on just that, they are not required. I could do with both of these going to the merchants though. Burgers, what if I give you this? Trade power jumps from 14 to 23. Yeah, Britain has a lot of power there. East Frisia, however. Ah, it's picked up Pomerania. No, we can't do wars. We can't engage in wars if we're under Burgundy. So it wasn't a case of being able to no CB into this guy at the beginning of the game. But we might still be able to pick him up. He's outside the Hitchari. It's not going to piss off too many people. That was the tensest moment I've ever seen in EU4. Which one? Right, you lot. Protect trade in the English Channel for the moment. I no longer need the fort defence. Can we afford subsidies? Both England and France are subsidising us. We'll wait until England stops subsidising us and then we'll break the alliance with them because, I mean, it's free money. Why wouldn't you? And let's set some rivals. Brabant, of course. Flanders. Everyone else now here is in the Hitchari. In order to attack into the Hitchari, we're going to have to be friends with Austria, and that doesn't look like it's ever going to happen. Not really. Brabant is announced. Holland, indeed. Good stuff. Alliance breaking with France. France, can we prop you up just by tickling your underbelly a little bit? Yeah, we could royal marriage England. How old are you? 31. Prestige isn't that high. Diplo rep isn't that high either. There's no point. What's a green country with loon? I think it's Liège. Green country with loon. Yeah, Liège. The bishopric of Liège. Right, Cork can be mothballed for the moment. Let's also build up to our force limit with light ships. That's where we're going to make our money. We might as well use these subsidies to good use. Right, you come back from Austria. We get a CB on Flanders. Royal marriage. Go on then, but I'm still going to break the alliance. Family ties, excellent. Gain 10 Diplo power. France's opinion of Holland is changed by plus 50. By plus 50, you say? By plus 50, you say? Well, one of them might not break their alliance with us. Maybe, perhaps. Yeah. No. Well, if we lost one, can we pick up another? If France won't be friends with us, then Austria may just. Our army strength is low, neutral attitude towards us. Austria has too many diplomatic relations. Alright. What can I do? I can build up our army strength. Kind of. Let's build up our navy strength first. Our navy can make us money. Or are we? Not really, not much. What? Alright, so alone. Alone in the world. But it was our own fault. Still subsidising those though. I wonder if they've forgotten emerald prices. Lose money, they gain influence, they gain loyalty. I don't mind losing 27 ducats. It's more than half our treasury, but that's okay. Diplo rep. No, we need to improve relations advisor, if at all possible. Let's go with stability cost modifier. We need to buy some sort of stability. Don't often put him in place before I pick up the stability, but Dutch peasants. No, we need to do it. Alright, positive stability. You can't generate was it prosperity. Devastation. You can't generate prosperity if you have minus stability. So that should be you ticking away. Flemish separatists in Ghent. I'll increase the autonomy immediately. What else do I want to be doing here? You come back from France. Let's Blood Spy Network on Britain and claim Calais. Well, at least France is still subsidising us. France hasn't forgotten. How we should grab this. Much a navy. Whilst we've still got quite a small navy. It only gets more expensive. Skill 2, discipline, half price. 50 military power. Level 2 for half price. Yep. It's only ducat difference. One ducat for an extra point of any, well, just of any monarch power. He's worth it. Alright, burgers. Can I have some money off you? Not particularly. Level 2 improve relations advisor. Again, level 2. We'll put you in first. We need to improve the relations with people around us. To such an extent that you're going to come back. And I'm going to put you on outrage countries. I'm going to improve the relations of the people around us. Need to get back into the mindset of playing a country inside the HRE. We are inside the HRE, are we not? Yeah, we're inside the HRE. Need to get back into the mindset of playing a country inside the HRE, which is always have 50%, at least 50% of your diplomats improving relations with people around you. Especially if you want to expand. Surely Asia is hard to play. But it's a bishopric, and the bishoprics get they don't get stability hit for when their leader dies. And they get to choose the next leader, and where it comes from, and it's not bad actually. It's who did we play that was similar? Might be in Teutonic Order actually. Yeah, it was probably Teutonic Order. And I enjoyed that one. Let's have you out protecting trade in the English Channel as well. Also, have you got rid of your devastation? You have, so we can turn that fort off. Make us a little bit more money, a tiny smidgen more money, and France is continuing to subsidise us. Well, terrible things have happened, haven't they? Burgundy had the audacity to die early. Damn his eyes. Yep, we'll turn you into a state early. So, we touch Austria. Spam or whatever. Why showing the map of Europe? Because if you clicked onto my stream, you know it's Europa Universalis IV, and the clue is in the Europa part of the name. In my game, the Teutonic Order got their butts clicked by the Palatinate. Really? QOSC, I don't know what the language is. Is it Czech or something like that? I don't know what the language is, but it'll have to be in English for me to understand and to respond to it, I'm afraid. Right, Ghent. A little bit of devastation there. Our fort is too far away from Ghent to actually influence it. Flemish separatists look like they're going to burn away. There'll be a little bit of separatism here, but 14. Quite a lot of separatism. Oh, legitimacy is in the toilet. Of course it is. Austria, do you really hate me now? Now that we have a border friction, do you really hate me? Not so much, only 20. East Frisia. East Frisia? What's an alliance? Damn it, East Frisia. No. Also, we need to build a spy network against you as well. We'll get claim on Calais. Quarantine the port and let them die, of course. All the time. Always. Side of one family, 10 noble regiments, 25 local autonomy. In Ghent. Ghent, the local autonomy is already very high. Giving him another 25%. It's what, 1.5% that we're actually going to feel? And that's nothing, so I don't mind that. Too many diplomatic relations. Holland is threatened by France. Damn right I'm threatened by France. He's right on my doorstep. Right, your farmlands. Your farmlands as well. They're the French subsidies that have just been cancelled. Oh, he doesn't hate us. It's all down to trust. Austria, please. There's not much I can do to influence him there. Maybe if one of his alliances drops off, but we'd have to be quick. Even then, we'd be even. We'd have to pick up a Diplo rep guy. There's one available. Or do we accept Flemish? We should probably accept Flemish. We should probably also, even though it's an accepted culture, it would be better if we accepted it entirely. We should probably also grab an alliance from somewhere. The 3 light ships protecting trade in Lubeck this time. We're at 28% of this node. Who wants to be my ally? Munster would, but I think they're in a little bit of trouble. Cleves and Flanders, just Brabant. If we were to kick off against Flanders, we could probably win, just. If we went over our force limit, say to 15, this would be an instant wipe. We'll leave 1 here, and then it's 14 on 6. Right, you come back, as he has been caught. Austria. Let's improve relations with Austria. We might get it. I mean, we are building up our army. There might be a point where our army is big enough that he thinks, yeah, alright. Look up planet. Yeah, I know about the planet. I know where they are. I know the relevance. Hey David, how things? Back to a little bit of EU4. Also, I don't need to... How many ships do I have queued up? We'll keep them building. Alright, let's go a little bit of maintenance. Just to allow these guys to move. France, what are you doing? What are you up to? Where are you going? Attack against Brittany in the French conquest of that place. Fair enough. Have fun. I'll continue to train that. That's us built to force limit, I think. Might as well. For how long? 25 years. Might as well pick it up. Total development grown by at least 50. Alright, Flanders. When do we... Oh, that's a long time. 1463. It's 11 years. Well, we've got 11 years worth of twiddling our thumbs a little bit. Can't expand it into the empire because we're not friendly with Austria, which means he's going to immediately demand things back. Not good. Gonna remove a kebab this game, of course. Isn't that the aim of every single EU4 game ever? No matter where you start in the world, it's all about making a beeline towards kebab. And then eliminating them. Hey, rough one. Yeah, things are alright. Things are okay. Had a few days off. Just my sister's getting married next weekend, so there's been organising bits and pieces for that. So yeah, been off streaming for a few days. It's been alright. I could do with maintaining with Austria, but I'm going to recall, and you, my friend, We're going to lock you again on outraged countries. There are no outraged countries. That's a lie. Let's bring you back as well. There's got to be people who don't have a good opinion of me. Right, improve relations there. Want to be improving relations with the people around us. Improve relations there as well. That have at least a minus opinion. Ooh, Byzantium's gone bankrupt. Byzantium's gone bankrupt? Byzantium's still a thing? Byzantium is still a thing. Who would have thought? I don't mind grabbing that alliance back. You come back briefly. Let's improve relations with France. We can use France to nibble Calais away from Britain. That would help. Also, I'd like some prestige and like a little bit of legitimacy as well. Unfortunately, they go hand in hand. Or I've entered to the stag do. I don't know a prospective husband that well. But no, I was busy doing other things. Right. Another 3. Let's have you protecting trade. I think we're going to Lübeck now. English Channel. And whilst we don't need the military tech, I'm trying to save up as much as possible. Trying to see if we can pop it to a minus 10% discount. Might be able to. What's the problem you got there? Frisian separatists. So I think Munster took the entirety of Friesland, and then Austria asked for Groningen back. He said yes. Am I in the HRE? Yeah, my capital is in the HRE. Therefore, we are we're in the HRE. There's a lot of Burgundy land that starts in the HRE. Wait, it's kind of cut down the centre. If you start with Austria, then you want to be getting early attacks into Burgundy to try and snaffle as much HRE land off them. So yeah, we're inside the HRE, which means if France attacks into us, he also attacks into Austria. So we kind of have an alliance with Austria, but not really. But we have the longest truce at timers ever with Flanders and Brabant. It's horrific. Oh, Britain, who did you go with? Edgar York. Welsh. Oh. Gallery. No. Alright, we're going to pick up Marketplace. Don't mind trying to get ahead of time in terms of Diplo and admin, but should also focus admin. Also, Half price discipline person. I was meant to pick up you. There's no real point in you being there anymore. Good. Truce to France has ended. Truce with England has ended. It's only 16 reasons. 15 reasons. Dutch army strength. Neutral attitude towards Holland. Our Diplo rep is alright. I mean, if we can get it within 5, then we can pick up a Diplo rep advisor. But as it's not within 5. No, Oldenburg, go away. There's no point popping out an extra couple of troops. Building up our navy to limit. Might have an effect. Yep, recall from them. Oh, 11 reasons. Holland is threatened by England. I wonder if we can set England as a rival. No. We started Hot Volume 4 yesterday. Just a question for you. Apart from invading the UK, if you needed to, do you find Navy particularly useful? Particularly useful as playing as Germany? Not really. Not really. Well, I don't have that many hours in Hearts of Iron 4. I'm not especially skilled, but I know when we were playing as China, we took out Japan, who had a far superior navy just by outrageous air support, being able to dominate the skies and dropping paratroopers, having them secure beachheads, and then getting troops across. Navies might pick off 2 or 3 out of every 10, but you know, until they build ships that can go on land, then we kind of bypassed their navy. Obviously, until later game when you're looking at the Americas. Lack of demand for draperies. Well, that's not brilliant. How are we losing money? How much money are we losing? We can lose less. The vast majority comes from trade. How close are we? 9 reasons. That's good. That might have swung things actually. Yep. We have some, I was going to say high level advisors, but they're not. They're mid level high advisors, but half price as well. And that's us capped on military points. Alright, fair enough. And this devastation is coming back down very slowly. while building up prosperity as well. Remove kebab. I'll try my best. Might get rid of these cogs. I don't think I'm going to need them. I'd rather free up the space for light ships. Ooh. Improved relations with Austria. That's not far away. Alright, so alliance with France allows us to attack into Britain. With France might come in on it. France is a little bit in debt though. Have a royal marriage, of course. Still. So Austria is not going to like that, but it'll be alright. No, I'm not going to transfer my trade to you. Just run. No. Alright, you come back from Austria. Alright, the people around me that are going to feel my expansion. Gallery. Improve relations with you. Utrecht. Improve relations with you. Oh, Brabant. Brabant have embraced. So whereabouts is it? How have you embraced that? You must have had an event. But it's going to spread from you probably to Utrecht. Utrecht will pick it up. We'll be friendly with Utrecht, so we're going to get decent spread from them. We're not going to get spread from Brabant because he hates our good. Therefore the spread rate is going to be terrible. Adjacent province has Renaissance. Yeah, fair enough. But they need to be, ideally, a friendly province. Still get a bit of a spread. How have you almost got it already? What? Adjacent province has Renaissance. European and 10 dead province, right? How are you spreading by so much? Province in the Flanders, Tuscany or Venetia area. It has its own modifier for being in the Flanders, Tuscany or Venetian area. Yep. Never realised that. So when you are breaking free as Holland, picking up one of the provinces and the Flanders area is going to give you Renaissance early. Interesting to know. I would never do a Luxembourg game. Imperial form, good. Luxembourg. Hamburg, Luxembourg is down. Luxembourg? Frankfurt? My mind is broken. Luxem... Have I forgotten how to spell it? Lux, how am I not... They might be dead already. Luxembourg, where are you? Why is it suddenly I can't think? That's what happens when you take a break for a couple of days, isn't it? Anyway, the Imperial Reforms gives us dev cost, or reduces dev cost. I should probably agree to a couple of them, all the way up to there, I think. National Rest -2, Yield Legitimacy, Diplo Rep. Anything beyond that, they want to be trying to break free of the HRE. Austria owns it. Ah, I see. Lutzelberg. Don't think I've ever played as Luxembourg. I don't think they're available at the start of the game, are they? You have to start as Burgundy and then release Luxembourg themselves. Might have to have a little look at their ideas. Alright, -10% for you. Good. Can now build a church. Should probably build a church actually. A couple of churches. If we have the money for it. There you go. And an extra stability. Good. Alright, Britain. You're really struggling, aren't you? There'll be a point where France will get involved in a fight against Britain. Or I can pick you up next month. Oh no, now that it's in our land, it will spread to us a lot quicker. Yeah. It's weird that Brabant picked it up so quickly. I mean, if I don't have to spend money on Renaissance, then I'm all for that. It's time for a fight. It's always you, David. It's always you poking and prodding. Trying to get fights going on. There's not much that we can do at the moment. We're stuck between the rock of the HRE and a hard place, which is this. And a truce. We've got a truce with Flanders and Brabant, which is quite long, unfortunately. I want to take out Flanders. Vlaanderen. I also want to take a province from Brabant. Which one would I want to take? Antwerpen. Yep. That's going to be the best one for us. So we need to take this. We also need to be improving relations with the people around us that are going to feel it the most, especially the ones in the HRE. So once they get up to about 70 odd, we'll swap around. 21, improve relations. Aachen, +6, improve relations. Until they get into the 50s, maybe even the 70s, and then we move again. Because we'll want to take a province off Brabant immediately. Piece them out of the war and have this coring, because it's inside the HRE. If it's cored by the time the war ends, then Austria won't ask for it back, whereas Vlaanderen is outside the HRE entirely. That is if he doesn't lose his land. No, take this now. I was going to wait, but there's no point. That is a church. No, it's a marketplace. The marketplace here and here. We'll put the marketplace on the province that has that's under control of the burghers. Will give us the most bang for our buck. Brabant have the goal? Well, we'll see about that, won't we? They are in a bit of trouble right now. How is this war? Whose is this war? Attacker against Utrecht in the Frisian conquest. Right. Alright, this is alright. It's not going to last another 4 years though. 10 prestige. No. Let's just lose the prestige, shall we? Brilliant. I could do with more prestige. I could do with a lot more legitimacy. That would be nice. .12 spread is acceptable. I mean, anything above a 10 point is nice. I think Brabant's going to get pieced out of this war. Right, what kind of impact is that going to have? No, go away. What kind of impact is that going to have on currently 29%? Once we finish this marketplace. Trade power of 30. Jumps to just 37. We'll get there. We'll get there. What kind of money that do we make from trade? 6.3. I could stop drilling. We can make some more money. We can try get another marketplace up and running as quickly as we can. Oh, Brabant. Terrible things have happened to you. I'm hoping that by the time we've taken Landron, France will be well up for a fight against Britain. Fight. Fight indeed. But struggling for people to fight against. Alright, that's you and you up to 100. Let's bring you both back. Trip, some relations with you. And with you. We're just trying to soften the blow of us taking land in the HRE. People have mega high opinion of us. Then they're not going to be too pissed off when we take land. This truce was gigantic. 1463. Nope, we'll lose even more. Lose even more prestige. Why not? Who needs prestige? Who needs prestige? Also, my cogs. France, do you want to buy some cogs? Might sell France some cogs. I don't think we need cogs. They're just sat in port doing nothing. It's not like we're going to go anywhere. If not fight, then tell us about your sister's bridesmaids. I honestly have no idea. I have no idea. I don't, because my sister lives in a separate city to me. Not a separate city. She lives in a small town. A little bit. It's a West Cumbria. So, I don't really know about our friends. Do I pick you up now? How close are you? Yep. Get ahead of time. And get the bonus of production efficiency. Same here. We'll get ahead of time and get the trade efficiency. Right, that's the truce with Oldenburg done. Another 2 years. Truce with Vlaanderen and Brabant is over. So trade efficiency plus 20%, production efficiency plus 20%. Good amount of ducats. What is this? High income, construction cost, construction time for 25 years. It's not as if we're going on a massive construction spree though, is it? Might save this. There are some of these that it's worth saving. Such as the Conquer New States. The harsh treatment costs minus 33%. You can take this at the same time as Age of Absolutism. The harsh treatment from Age of Absolutism is a minus 50% cost to harsh treatment. Couple that with the 33%, gives you what, minus 83% cost to harsh treatment, which helps a lot in the whole Corn Country thing. Right, somehow it's popped in Holland as well. So you're going to be working on that. You're going to be working on that. There's no point in buying the Renaissance. It's going to fly through. Fly. Not exactly fly, but yeah. No, go away. But there's no need to buy it. In fact, let's grab another marketplace just here. Just built on top of anything that has modifiers for trade. So you've got the Rhine estuary, and you have a coastal centre of trade. We could do, in fact, with moving our capital, so that we can give that coastal centre of trade to, is it the Rhine? Yeah, so we can give the Rhine estuary to the burghers. Also, an idea slot has opened up. What do we take? Oh, big fan of Humanist. Massive, massive fan of Humanist. That idea costs every single idea to the end of the game has 10% shaved off it. How much is it? It's something like 400 points per idea. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. 7 times 40. I mean, it soon stacks up. 7 times 40. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7 times, because you activated it after. I mean, it's a decent amount of points spread over all of the monopoint. Wow, my brain really doesn't work today. Categories. There you go. Bismarck is disappointed. Yeah. Well, I can't. I'm trying. I'm trying my best. I'm trying. Wearing a suit or dress uniform. I'm no longer in the military, so it would be. Also, there's that point where you start upstaging people. It's not my event. So I went out and purchased myself another suit the other day. So, could be fun. Wedding in the Lake District. By one of the bigger lakes. So it'll be quite scenic. Surprised they chose to have it in the Lake District. Where, I mean, they kind of live here. I mean, we all live here. Thought they might go somewhere else, but I suppose it's cheap. They have just bought a new house, or they've just moved from one of my parents' houses into one of their own. So it's pretty smart, actually. National unrest. Outright national unrest of -2. Till the death of Eberhard van Wassenberg. No. It was in debt. Yeah, but the gaggle of arse you'll pull. I mean, I'm brother of the bride, so if I can't pull arse by just that title, then plus being on the top table, then things are going really wrong. Gain 10 papal influence. Oh, we haven't sent anyone to the Pope, have we? The artist dies. Stability cost modifier. Healing inflation. There are level 2s. 1 missionary strength, inquisitor of Dutch heritage. So we swap out stability cost modifier for missionary strength. It's not that good. In fact, clergy will seek support of the clergy. I'd have to give them some land in order to pick up half price minister. Well, we only have 11 papal influence, so I'll grab the admin points. Also, are we still at 10? Yeah, still at 10. So next year, when does our allied with France? Are you shitting me? Allied with Munster. We don't have access to Munster. Oh, we do. Blast attacking into the HRA. Oh, this is terrible. Friesland. Oh, France, what are you doing? Allied with Munster. Declare war on you. Apparently Flanders doesn't come in because they're in debt. Gallery does. Alright, so we might have to declare war on Munster in order to try and drag Flanders in. Balls. Rough on you, you're a bad man. Right, maintain from them. Friesland, not Friesland. Thought that would draw you out back though. So after we've blockaded the route to Friesland, then hopefully we can kind of keep Munster away. Who are you allied with? Oldenburg and Gelre. No, let's just walk through Gelre. Might not be able to walk through Utrecht though. Might be fine though. We are going to need more troops up. Probably go over our limit, so now's the time to build up a little bit of bank. Who else do I want as a rival? None of those really, if I'm honest. France cooks me every time I play in the Rhine in Italy. You just got to be prepared for France. If he ends up in a fight that it looks like he might lose, then you got to try and jump on him with all your friends. Right, present there. Present there. Yeah, we're not going to have to pay for Renaissance. I ain't paying for it. Might only be 30 ducats, but I'm not paying for it. Yearly inflation reduction. It's terrible. There we go. So attacking you, attacking vassal of what? Oh, France, you're a fucker. Oh, France, you're a fucker of the highest order. The bastard. A vassal of France. A vassal of France. The prick. How can France vassalize this guy? See what I'm saying? Yep, yeah, I see what you're saying there. The little bastard. Right, Brabant. Just you and me then. No. Because Austria's going to ask for it back. We need to declare on... Am I going to be able to declare on him? Am I going to be able to declare war on Friesland? Is that... Can I? Yeah, I can. Alright, so we declare war on Friesland. It draws in Brabant. It allows us to separately peace out Brabant before the war ends. It's just... The walls are closing in here. I'm unimpressed. Anyway, Munster. That's a claim upon you. So if I go to war with Munster, Oldenburg doesn't get involved, but Gelre does. Okay. Ugh. Just attack France. Yeah, I should just go attack France. I don't have access to France actually. Of all the ridiculous things, I don't have access to France. Austria's in the way. I can attack into his vassal. Possibly, yeah, I don't care. Also, we're nearly done here. 82% present. So we attack into Friesland. Friesland doesn't have... They do. Frisian separatists. This is going to be interesting, because I think I'm going to have to fight his rebels as well. That's fun. Oh wait, if you've got Frisian separatists, but Friesland's right here, why do you have Frisian separatists? And if Frisian separatists want to free actual Friesland, then why don't they walk from here to here? Why are they here constantly? I guess I fork out. Apparently Dylan's not invited. I didn't get an invite for him, unfortunately. Sad times. It's alright. I'll bring you back some... What's on the menu again? Wedding breakfast. Game terrine. Smoked salmon roulade. It probably like smoked salmon roulade. It probably like game terrine as well. And then we've got slow cooked Lakeland lamb. It'd probably be all over that. Oven baked salmon. Goat's cheese Wellington. He does like cheese. So perhaps the Wellington... I think if it was a mashup between meat and cheese, it'd probably go for the cheese. And then for dessert we've got a trio of Cumbrian cheeses. He would be all over that. Raspberry ripple cheesecake. Maybe not. Although it does have cheese in it. And then profiterole rolls. But he's not allowed chocolate because cats can't have chocolate. Or is it dogs that can't have chocolate? I think it's just small animals in general. Chocolate doesn't agree with them. No CB and escape intercolonization. That's my plan with attacking into Britain. Because Pale doesn't have a fort, then in the peace agreement you can usually demand Calais and you can usually demand Pale. If we can get Pale, then we can start eating through the Irish miners. Alliance offer from Scotland. No, not just yet. Yeah, boy. What's up? You come to watch me try and get out of this sticky situation with Holland, or did you hear the trio of Cumbrian cheeses? Yeah. I think it was the cheese that attracted him. Yeah, boy. But I would prefer France to take the brunt of this. So no Holland, at least 10 favours. Trust minus 17. It would be fine. We'll be fine. But at the moment it's trying to nibble things here in a way that I'm going to be able to keep the land. Because we're not allied with Austria, we're not going to be able to take land and then keep it for ourselves. We're going to have to mask every single fight. No coffee shops in the New World, but why not? It's even toxic to humans. £22 is a magic number. What, 22 pounds of chocolate is poisonous for you? Or at the point where you get to 22 pounds of chocolate, it's considered deadly or something? Well, I'd rather say that anything in sufficient quantity is toxic. A lot of the medicines that we use are in fact poisons. Alright, Friesland. Friesland? No, Friesland. I'm not allowed to say Friesland. Policy change, whatever. Right, declaring war into you brings in Brabant, but not your balls. Good relations? Fine, I'll insult you. And now I need to wait. Well, we might as well be improving relations with some people around us. You can come back. We go to full maintenance. I want my fleet into this area just here for the just in cases. And just when we actually need her, the stupid bint goes and dies. Alright, roll them. Won't pick you up just yet. Enough water and you die. Yes, through is it osmosis or something? Get the random case every now and then in the military where people drink too much, especially after exercise. I think there was a seal, trainee seal, that died of it a few years ago. Anyway, Friesland. Declaring war into you brings in Brabant, but nobody else. Fine, let's go. If I make Brabant as a co-belligerent, it's only Friesland. So co-belligerencies. We mop you up immediately. 15,000. And we poop out some to at least sit on Brabant. You require 6, you require 3. We might be able to do this with a bit of jiggering. Bit of jiggery pokery. Yeah, we can do this. Yeah, one more tick. It is indeed regrettable. Okay, maybe not one more tick, maybe 2 more ticks. Liège, you're too late. Actually, no, it might not be too late. He might take the other province. We might have to take both provinces. In fact, we can take one province and we can vassalize the other. What is this? Nonsense. No, France, go away. Alright, looks like we're sheltered by our own fort. Good. Now, take one province from Brabant, we vassalize the rest. It chucks us into a war with Liège. Liège is at war with Brabant. We then become the dude in that fight, although he has brought in quite a few other people. Yeah, I'm impressed. Yeah, morale's early. Yeah, it was discipline advisor, but it was a half price, level 2 half price discipline advisor. But yeah, morale's a lot better early game. I expected to open up the military tab and see things like fortification expert and reinforced speed. You know what it's like when you're about to go to war, on the eve of war. Everyone who has any impact on a fight suddenly dies off. Yeah, it's a little bit gross. Yeah, the body does some weird things when it dies. Ducats or admin power. It's easy. Right, this is good. I mean, the... Actually, no, this is not good. It is, kind of. It's alright. They've got rid of the rebels. That's alright. Now, if we separately piece out Brabant for... Nope. Why would I ever want to click on this? In this screen, why would I ever want to click on the army? No, this. Nope, I need to piece out Brabant themselves. Separately piece out you. Humiliate as well. I don't think they're gonna... They're not gonna live long, are they? Do you mind it not yawning directly into the microphone, please, Marcelli cat? Right, what do we do? Do we take land for ourselves, core it, and then peace out Friesland after we've got it? Or do we... There's 21,000 people there. 21,000 troops. If we peace out of this war but take what is left as Brabant as a vassal, we're going to have to fight this 21,000 plus the 7,000. And that's my washing machine doing silly things downstairs. So I don't think that's an option. Also, there's no real way to protect Brabant. Cloth. Glass. Coastal centre of trade in the place where we need it to be. Yeah, I think we just separately piece out Brabant. Just for the one province. Means we can go for the humiliation as well. And take as much money as we can before they cease to exist. So we're still at war. The Emperor can't ask for things back if we're... Ooh, just realised. Liège. Austria might get Liège to pop out. What are these? Heretics. Might get Liège to pop out Brabant. How much? War exhaustion, have claim. Base cost per development. That's horrific. But it needs to be done. So we call this, and we call this under the umbrella of war, and then we can peace out Flanders pretty much, Friesland, sorry, pretty much whenever we want. Even if it's white peace, that's probably going to be advantageous to us. It means we can use them at a later state, a little bit earlier on. What is needed for forming the Netherlands? Got the wiki up here. So, for forming of the Dutch nation, this is what you need. just Netherlands does not exist. Is that all that's needed? Let's have a look. We should probably have it up here. One Dutch nation. Oh no, we actually need to un-Utrecht, Gelre, Friesland, and Breda. Needs to be at peace. Admin tech at least 10. There we go. Right. So we're going now. I don't really want to be fighting this 7-stack. He's not doing much to us. I wonder if I gave you access. There we go. Get him on land. There's no point in us fighting and then revoking military access. There you go. There was absolutely no point in us fighting Friesland. Who's underneath you? Nassau and Liège. Nassau and Liège, neither of them can actually take this land. If we stand up here, that means we can put our maintenance down because we're protected behind the fort. Also, let's have you lot protecting trade in the English Channel. Away you go. Oh, Antwerpen. Let's increase your local autonomy just there. Low maintenance? Yeah, I know I'm on low maintenance. In fact, let's drill. And a Knight. Just so we've got one on each flank. A problem we might have here. Good. I was going to say the problem we might have here is if Friesland disappears entirely. Thankfully they did not. Okay. Okay. Are you still at war? No. Austria, are you at war? No. Why have you not asked for this back? Renaissance is through you. Renaissance is through you. We can accept it for 1 ducat. Alright, let's accept it for 1 ducat then. We'll pick up Miltech plus admin tech. Tax modifier, yeah, go on then. As soon as France picked up that knowledge sharing, I realised that I'd missed a trick there. Could have been some good money from France. Oh well. And at some point we are going to have to fight into Friesland. But might be a little bit white peace. Liège. Liège is going absolutely crazy. I need to push Friesland. Friesland! I need to push Friesland off this, otherwise we're never going to be able to core it. And I need to core in order to get out. Wait, I don't mind white peace after this. Vassalize the Frisians. It could do. Munster. Can I get access? Nope. Nope. Can't get access from any of them. There we go. Someone asked. Dutch vassal. We're going to have to wait until it actually falls. Ugh. Right, I'm going to do that, but I'm also going to lock somebody on... Do I? Do I really want to stay Catholic? We could declare statute in restraint of appeals. Lots of people don't like us though. That will just improve relations with the Pope. Hopefully he doesn't excommunicate us. Yeah, Friesland. Friesland has cause. For going after his cause, the Emperor will not ask for his cause back. So it can grow him by at least one province. After that, where am I going? Utrecht, only allied with Verden. Currently gets pushed in by lots and lots of people. Should do a female Kaiser run in Hearts of Ironfall. I won't know how to do it. Tried to get you to fight earlier. Yeah, because I couldn't fight earlier, there wasn't anyone to fight against. But we're fighting now. Alright, pick you up, try and get ahead of time for that dank trade efficiency. And nobility won't land. Nobility, how about you have 65% glass? No. No, no. Let's give you 82% cloth, because I know that doesn't have a centre of trade. Burgers, I know you do have a centre of trade. So you get that. You get that. We should really move our capital to Zealand, so I can give them this centre as well. Trade power should jump by a little bit. It's almost double, pretty much double. We should try and make as much power there as we can. Alright, declaring on Liège. You come back from Munster. I was declaring on you. That's a lot of people, but it's Nassau, Cologne and East Frisia. Munster, if I was to declare war on you. Galway perhaps. just Munster. Good. Right. You briefly come back from Mr. Person with address. We turn you into a Dutch vassal. You can keep your claims. Might as well take your money off you. That'll do. So in the war against Gelre, once we've got a claim, we'd just be fighting Munster, which means we can take Gelre proper. It leaves Gelre with land down here, but we can also feed parts of Munster to Friesland. If we feed this to Friesland, sorry, Austria is not going to ask for it. No. We feed Friesland this, and we wait in this war until Friesland has called it. And we take Friesland proper for ourselves. It does mean that we get the negative for having one of their cores, but I think this land is going to be more valuable. I don't think I'll be feeding Friesland too much. Oh, we do have a reconquest. Problem with the reconquest is I don't want to take more than just one province. Still takes 20 plus years, so plenty of time to get excommunicated. Yep, plenty of time. Let's continue to improve relations with Mr. Popeman then. Alright, let's get away. What are you doing? Go away. Stop yawning directly into that microphone, you silly cat. Alright, Provence and Liège have decided to rival us, right? Provence, why not? Liège, why not? May also pick up Munster. France, fancy taking out Calais yet? It's done on how much trust he has, and we don't have enough favours. Alright, Liège, Friesland even. He doesn't like us. I'm not surprised. I'm not surprised. No, go away. We'll get Friesland on board. No, we'll get our claim first, and then we'll get Friesland on board. Right, Bluetooth Joe. Hopefully see you again sometime. Ah, Malevolent. Great. Just what we needed. Is that us? Yeah, it's us. Who's doing so well? Still, it's only 5%. Alright, in terms of ships, we can build some more. No, we can't because we don't have the sailors. Excellent. Well, some of them can be built. Right, go right. As I climb up on you, we bring you back home. We improve relations with our underling. And the Pope's only likes us. Right, we don't need to beat the Pope anymore. You come help. Declare war into you. Nassau, Cologne and East Frisia. Into Utrecht. It's just Austria. Gold is a sign of nobility, money or stability. Oh, level 3 stability, thank you very much. Also, you lot have been marching forever. Just go that way. I'm sick of waiting. We'll bring you down. I think it's because our illustrious general died off, didn't he? How old are you? 24. Alright, we'll return our dude into a general. He was terrible. I'll put you in charge here. I'll get you to draw. We don't get a lot of army professionalism. I still think that drilling is pretty terrible. You're better off just waiting for the big lumps of army professionalism. Alright, protect trade in Lubbock. There we go. %37 isn't bad, but we could get better. Staple port. Won't mind grabbing Calais. Alright, you come back from Friesland. Declare war on you brings in Munster. That's a big girl rate and that's a big monster. Declare war into Utrecht. Nobody. So I could snaffle Utrecht proper for ourselves. Who else in the vicinity would be interested in an alliance? Somebody who dislikes Munster. Cleave Utrecht, Brunswick. Liège, Cleves, Aachen. Pick up Brandenburg. How many troops can we build? An extra 2. Well, let's get up to our force limit. Oh. Gary. Gary had to give Breda back. We'll grab the 16 Dev province. Go to full maintenance. And let's start improving relations with people around us that have a dim opinion of our expansion. Austria for one. Cleves. You as well. Once we've declared the war. We have a claim. We have a claim. There we go. If you attack into HRE member, if you're in the HRE and you attack into a fellow HRE member and you don't have, whoops, you don't have a claim, then Austria will come in. If you do have a claim, he's fine with it. So we attack right now whilst Utrecht doesn't have any troops on the board. And it's a bloodless fight. Let's take that horse off. Chuck another horse. Chuck another person on. Don't want to be sieging with horses. Also, let's grab a blockade. No, cogs in. Protecting trade, but no, you're not either. Is this it? Is this all the people to have? Also, what are you doing? Defending against Denmark in the Danish conquest of Aberdeen. I see. I see. Really need Dharma to release. Play Vampire Masquerades. And now Payday again. Yeah, I'm waiting for Dharma to release. I'm kind of stuck between a rock and a hard place. It's just like there's nothing really to do. I nearly bought Darkest Dungeons the other day just to play that. However, some of the recent reviews for it have not been the best. I think it's due to the amount of DLCs that they brought out. Right, so beyond this, we then declare war into Gelre. We try and mash the Gelrishan? The Gelrishan? I don't know. Forces immediately try to squish them in their entirety, cover off on both of their provinces, and then we just have to fight the Munster army. You do have a siege bit. Let's swap you around. No, one of those horses. Come out. You're not required. Horse is going to be pissed off around us that we care about. Bremen. Let's improve relations with you. You can now come back from Austria. Cleves, let's improve relations with you. We're just trying to lower our impact in terms of aggressive expansion around us. People are in the red, they'll join a coalition. If people are in the green, then they can't. Alright. Captured 2 ships. 1 trade and 1 cog. Cog. Into the cog fleet. The rest of you go and protect trade in the English Channel. Away you go. Done. Now let's pick up at least somebody, even if it's just mission strength that's not required. Right, so declaring war into Galway brings in Munster. Munster, I'll add with a few other people. Right, Turin is the woods. Probably river crossing as well. I have no idea where the Munster forces are. These are Hesse, it's not Munster. I have 8,000 in the field. Another 7,000 there. So a possible 15 in a defensive location against 13 attackers. What claims do you have? Many. East Frisia. That might be acceptable. Whilst Pomerania won't get involved. We shore up Friesland using these troops. We try to eliminate these Frisian forces immediately, and then we do have, if Munster won't allow us access back, we can ship our troops 4 at a time back to Holland itself and then sweep through Liège. And that should give us cover for what we want to do to Utrecht. Oh no. Right. How aggressively do we shake hands? Not by much. I'm gonna have to wait a few years. Oh, we're gonna need Breda. For this. We also need Utrecht. But whilst we're at war, whilst we have it under our control, we might as well take the higher development province. We just need to wait a few years. That's all. Just wait a few years. Who's highest on this list? Utrecht themselves, followed by Ansbach. I mean, everyone's at 56-ish. Most people at 56. Ansbach, Baden, Bremen. Bremen. Lots of people are going to feel it. We're going to need to be in this war for about 2 years. Means in the next fight that we have, we're not going to be able to take anything. Unless we feed it to Friesland. Only way we do that is firing into Gelre. Right. Feeding the province of Friesland to Friesland, then Austria's not going to ask for it back. Right, man's back. For reasons unknown. Quite low opinion of us. Improve relations with you. Looks like we're waiting in this for a while then. So it's not going to be an attack into East Frisia, so let's come back. Might as well lower our maintenance as well. Fiddling is now an electorate. Good. Good stuff. Do you have an improved relations again? We do. So difference across the year. Can't see it. There we go. Currently lots of people cleave. Aggressive expansion comes down by 2.4 yearly, so we're looking at, oh, I don't know, maybe 2 years worth. Probably 2 years worth. Yep. 2.4% isn't enough. We need 3%. Not percentages. We need 3 instead of 2.4. Or we need to be lucky. Crusade against the Ottomans, why ever not? So we need to just twiddle our thumbs for a little while. Might as well drill a little bit. In terms of tech, we could take an admin idea. Admin idea group, do like humanist. Idea cost minus 10%, just all the good stuff that comes with it. The national unrest. Although I might go innovative. Because why not? Is there anything special about Dutch? About actually when we formed the Netherlands? Is there anything here that's going to sway my hand? Dutch Republic itself provides heavy ship combat ability, trade efficiency. Right. What's up with you? Hey? It's not food time just yet. Yeah, I know, I know. Okay, oh, okay, all right, fine. All right, I'll put it to one side. I do like humanist. You're right. Yeah, with the amount of cultures that we're going through, or that we will go through, plus it's the ability to shake hands lots with people, that improve relations. It cuts down on your aggressive expansion into the empire. Go on then. Talk to myself into it. So hopefully we don't get the call for peace too soon. Let's grab someone and put them on outrage. We'll have one cycling through just outrage countries. Oh, nice. And the other one will shuffle around as need to be. Oh, you are at war. This is good for us. Colonel across the border? Nope, don't need it. What's up, girl? I've got both of them gobbing off at me now. Yeah, I know. Enough. Enough, both of you. What's going to you, hey? I know it's nearly food time, but can you just give me 2 seconds with this? Alright, so Liège is getting a bit big. He's done what I was going to do, eliminate Gelray and then take out Munster, but we've had to wait. Kitty, yep, 2 kitties, and they both encourage each other. You've been pieced out, you're no longer allied with Gelray. Burghers gain 15 loyalty. They lose 15 loyalty. Burghers gain 10 influence. Lose 10 influence. Slides with the clergy. And how are we looking here? One more year and we're out. One more year and we're out of this. Still have a claim on Gelray. You're not going to be able to take Gelray for yourself. Gelray will have been cut free of all of his friends. Oh, okay, fair enough. I should really turn our forts off as well. We're not actually fighting anyone, are we? I will do a little bit of development. Right. Holland itself is prosperous. So prosperity plus encourage development. Minus 10%. Yeah. Minus 10% for local development cost for it being prosperous. Minus 10 for encourage local development. So in these 3 provinces, let's bump these up. That'll do for the moment. Money or papal influence? I'd rather get the money. Also, one more person on outrage countries. Or at least a person on outrage countries. Right, a couple more months. We can peace out with Utrecht. Take Breda for ourselves. Declare war on Gelray in order to mask our coring. Right, you come back. Good relations. What? Alright, send in assault. Declare war on Gelray. Peace out with Utrecht. For Breda. Coalition of just 2 people. Gelray and Utrecht, that is fine. That'd be too much. Right. Reparations, transfer trade power, money. There you go. We jump into Breda, and we got a little bit of cover. Okay. I call from you. And it's another bloodless war. So we're not actually fighting anyone. So you go down. You go down. Looming disaster. Civil war. Why? Legitimacy. Because of our overextension. We may have to dump some military power into legitimacy. Yeah, Liège got some land down here. Surprised Liège hasn't been told to give it back though. Alright, 2 outrage countries. Away you go. There's a lot of French troops in Scotland there. Also, I could do with getting into Ireland. And we desperately need an improved relations advisor. So I'm going to get rid of you and hope for an improved relations advisor. Nope. Level 1s I can get rid of, level 2s are a bit more expensive. Morale of navies. Don't make me laugh. Right. Sorry Galbraith, but I can't let you out of this war just yet, not until I've used you as cover for coring this. Aggressive expansion impact minus 10%. Royal Navies. No, go away. Improve relations advisor, please. Royal Navies. No. There we go. Worth his weight in gold. Especially inside the HRE. That's you, Cord. You come home. If we were to take you, everybody would kick off with us. Yep, that's too much. Oh, it's not that much. It is. It is that much. Let's just go with war operations, money, state trade, transfer trade power even. Give it claims in some random person. There we go. Alright, sort of peace. %41% of the English Channel, that's not bad at all. Just need to wait for a little bit of this aggressive expansion to burn off. Which will help. Well, it'll help if we improve relations with people. And then we can push again. Why are the good advisors so hard to get? I mean, it's just a dice roll on what advisor you get. Sometimes you get 3 of the same at the same time. It's let's look at the draw. If we were to declare war on you, would France come in? They would not. What about churches? Oh no, workshops. Yep, workshops. Alchemic states. Netherlands. Yep, I'm going to want all those. Might as well get started on it early. Also, we can cancel that edict now. $10 prestige and 50 admin for money. Yes. Number of royal marriages, power projection, prestige. Reminds me, I need another rival. Let's pick Munster. Provence. Embargo you. Liège. We embargo you. Munster. We embargo you. We get another person. So good about money, it's not from war reparations, it's just from outright trade. With that amount of money, we should probably look at training. Drilling, should I say. And possibly building another ship or two. We have the sailors for it. There we go. Brandenburg, and France. What? If we end up with personal unions of Brandenburg and France, that'll be game over. Actually, no, we'll struggle to hold them. Extra person on outraged countries, please. Taunts of heretics. Also gives us yearly inflation reduction. Where are we? I'll wait a little bit. I'd rather take admin tech 6 than the idea. How long before our next expansion? 37, 44. No, one more province and people are starting to join coalitions. We need this to burn off. That's why I wasted however much money it was to pick up the improved relations advisor. If you can push up your improved relations, then you push up this number. Aggressive expansion plus 2.6 yearly. So every year our aggressive expansion comes down with people at a rate of 2.6. And you can push that up quite high, like up to about 5, I think, if you really go for it. So within about 4 years, you can be on the cusp of a coalition, but then within about 4 years you can go to war with someone for another province, and people won't really bat an eyelid. Ottomans is preparing to attack Crimea in a war of aggression. Interesting. And these have been here forever. Austria, do you not have access to these? You might not. Also, Breda. Breda's exchange hands so many times. 10 prestige or foreign spy detection. Not mind. Breda's changed hands that many times that other people have increased the autonomy, so we can't really benefit from it. Could do with improving our legitimacy though. That would help a lot. Yeah, we might strengthen government once. No. A couple of months. We'll pick you up as well. 5 years is extra separatism. Absolutely not. And get ahead of time. Use well for the production efficiency. Although it's the trade efficiency that I'm really after. It's where we make the most of our money. Or the vast majority of our money is made from trade. Pomerania and Liège. What if we fed for Iceland? I mean, that might be our next war. Pomerania's got a bit big though. You don't often see them taking out Newmark. They're usually relegated to being squished by Poland and Brandenburg. New idea group. Diplomatic for the improved relations, I think. Not only for the improved relations, but the extra diplomat when you're operating inside the HRE. Extra diplomats are invaluable. The rebels from the Royal Nation need Liège to unite the HRE. Wait, what? They formed their own nation. These are heretic ones, so I don't know what they do. These are our current rebels. They're probably just they're not going to do anything to the autonomy. They'll probably just dump a load of Austrian prestige. I know. I don't know what they're going to do with them either. But when Austria is at war with anyone inside the HRE, he can walk freely throughout everything. Surprises me that he hasn't walked up here and got rid of his own rebels. Oh, you picked up a von Habsburg, have you? Alright, you come back. We'll grab that roll. Marriage, junior partners cannot enter. What? Oh, Brandenburg. Brandenburg is underneath Austria now. So, Brandenburg is no longer an ally. Who else is around? Bohemia. What about you? Alliance from Brunswick. Perhaps. The problem with alliances is that people expect help. I'm not a fan of giving people help. Not a fan of getting dragged into other people's fights. 5 favours so far. Team mercantilism, 60 military power. Austria's opinion was changed by +20. Covered mercantilism. 200 worth of Diplo points. Let's just turn you on. And you on as well. And we're probably going to have to fight rebels in Utrecht, in Breda. Utrechtian rebels. How many are there going to be? 11,000. HRE seems to slow progress down a lot. Yeah, it is. You get a lot of people asking about how do you expand in the HRE because they've taken 3 provinces and suddenly the entirety of the HRE is against them. But that's just how it works. if you look at the cultural group of the HRE, take any land here, then everyone in this cultural group is going to get a little bit more pissed off with you. Especially if it's into the same religion as everyone else. Everyone is Catholic. So it's culture group, it's a religious group. Everyone's going to feel it. However, if we were to kick off against English and take British, Irish holdings, then our expansion over here wouldn't really piss these guys off. So that's why I'm trying to look a little bit further afield. But it requires France being on board. Kind of. Or I would prefer it if he was, should I say. Who are you at war with? No one. Liège gives military access to Austria. Right, so Austria should be able to walk this way and get rid of his rebels. Also means that his rebels can walk their way to his capital. What are you doing? What is this? Defender against Denmark in the Danish conquest of Aberdeen. Right, but why are you in Austrian land? That was a weird one. Oh well. Soon. Soon. Where are you going? Armor. Could you not just walk there? No, because you'd have to get through Paris first. France, where are all your troops? Are you still got all your troops in Scotland? Is that what's going on? Foreign embassies. It's an extra diplomat. Yeah, we're going to pick him up. Extra diplomat. Extra person working on outraged countries. Mega important. Who is this? Cleves. Looks like Cleves, Aachen, and Mainz, I think. Is it Mainz? Yeah, Mainz. So where have you walked up from? Mainz. How quaint. Our aggressive expansion is down to 31. We might be able to get away with a fight. Come back from Cleves. Liège, Pomerania and Brunswick now. Well, I never. What about Oldenburg? Trade League. Munster. Oldenburg and Anhalt. For reconquest. Utrecht. When can we go to war with you again? 87. We could take Oldenburg in this. Feed it to Friesland. I know. What are you doing chatting into the microphone, eh? Not concerned about Anhalt. Unprotected miner. And as long as I don't know. Get out of the way. I can't talk through your head. Wrestling with a fat cat. As long as I pieced out and gave Friesland long enough to call Oldenburg, then Austria wouldn't ask for Oldenburg back because he couldn't. And then giving Friesland itself, because it's his core, we could then peace out then, and we wouldn't need a cover battle or cover war because the Emperor will never ask for core lands. Rebels just killed a French army. Alright, there's a decent chunk of them. Won't surprise me. Oldenburg and Anhalt. Right. Let's go and stack up. Over that way. Press the issue, of course. Maybe not. But yes, I'm not losing the stability. We'll just improve relations with Austria. You get the prestige. Why not? So I'll immediately try and get into Oldenburg. Lose the stability, great. Ugh, terrible. Oldenburg. No, not Oldenburg. Munster itself for reconquest. Oldenburg's going to be expensive to take. Might be worth just conquest. No, it's 25% aggressive expansion. 1st of October. I will move to try take out Munster themselves as quick as we can. Excellent. We only need 3 here, so 1, 2, 3 and a bit. The rest move off. Another stack wipe, good. And now we leave enough. So if Arnold turns up, we can get him squished. There he is. He locked? Yeah, he's locked. Right, all of my troops, we're after Arnholt. Now that we've turned him away, there's only one province miner, we can get him squished. Done. Anhalt, you require 3. Leave you the fort, the rest of you head back. So I should be fighting no one. Also, you do have 2 siege pips, so why am I not using you? I didn't get there in time. Leave 4 instead of 3, so that we... no, just like that. Probably got a bad roll. Disease outbreak, and suddenly you're not sieging anymore. We're looking in terms of looting. We'll siege a monster, good. Sieged it, looted it. And we'll loot as much as we can. Also, we might as well build up the workshops. The churches are probably going to be worth a little bit more, but it's the added on. Members get -2 and the rest, good. It's the added on value to trade. That's nice. So Cleves took out... oh, there he is. There he's back. On the siege of Anhalt. Anhalt. Could I have possibly war operations, steer trade whenever you can, whatever money. Like, and away we go. So you've been picked clean of loot. Let's go to the next province. Diplo rep. Yeah, it's alright. Right, Merc. You head up that way. We'll give you something. A blockade of some sort. Do our trade ships not come around here? No, they don't. Should still win. Now I'm going to lose a ship. No, I didn't lose anything. Alright, everyone back into port. We'll fix everything up and then send them back out again. But for now, Oldenburg. Let's piece you out separately. You go to Friesland. Friesland. Ah, you can't. No, you can't call until we're out of war. Oh, you are. You can. Excellent. So we have to wait in this war now until Friesland has taken out Oldenburg. At that point, we can peace out of this. But we can continue to mop up the tasty loots that are around here. Also, We don't need to be at full maintenance. Do you hear birds in the background? I think so. Yeah, I'm listening to the birds. Are there birds? Are there birds in the game or are there birds outside? I think they're outside. Skill 2 trade efficiency. Fair enough. Right, you lot. Let's have you all out. Protecting trade. Think I shall for an extra 2 ducats profit. So, from 31, should jump. 43, yeah, not bad. I would like East Frisia though. Who's allied with Brunswick, Pomerania and Liège. I'm sorry, Monster, I can't let you out. Not just yet. Also, extra person on our rich countries. We need Discord before we get out, otherwise Austria's going to ask Friesland, can I have Oldenburg back? And he will say yes. However, Austria will not ask for Friesland's core of Friesland back. Taunts for heretics, or yeah, we can pick that up. Extra relation as well. An extra relation allows for an extra vassal, perhaps. I mean, if we can do enough damage to Munster. Might be able to pick him up as a vassal, though he's a little bit big. Peace offer from Munster. Nope, not yet, just yet. Not until you have done your work. There we go. So, let's have a look. What can we win? I know, soon. I would like for you to return Friesland to Friesland. Which is nothing because of reasons. But then what happens if we take something? People get pissed off, but at the end of this year, they don't. Is it worth taking a bit of land off them? Would I want this bit? It doesn't border anyone that I don't already border. Would we be better off at taking something like that? Honorsbrook, at least we get access to Cologne, to Brunswick. A direct borders East Frisia. That's too much. A Dutch vassal. Nope. That's another thing. That humiliate, war reparations plus money. Austria. Austria would ask for Onsbruck back, unless we have something already going on. Something like that. I know. Utrecht. In 87, right. Okay, so I know what I need to do. Start war with Galway first. I know there's a few people on the other side of this. However, Corsica is here, Mantua is here, Ragusa is here. Good luck getting to us. And Brunswick doesn't want to get involved. Plus it gives us a little bit more time looting. We have inadvertently looted a province that I wanted to take, which is not the smartest thing I've ever done. Put down our rebels first. I should have actually been looking here. You gonna take it? Balls. Still. What is this? Reverted to Holland from the fort of Den Haag. But no, it's already happened. Paradox. There's some clash going on there. You need to sort that out. Anyway, gallery. Welcome. Welcome to non-existence. So we're in one war, which means we can piece out to the other war for what we wanted to just here. Coalition of just Munster, I don't mind. How you go. How we make you a call. And Austria is not going to ask for this back because it was a Friesland core. But whilst we're coring, it allows us war against Gallery allows us some cover. Also, mercs. Why do I have real people in there if we have mercenaries who can do the job for free in terms of manpower? Mothball our transports. There's no need for them to be up. Long-term investment, trade efficiency plus 15% for 10 years. 50 Diplo, or lots of money. Let's go for trade efficiency. We already make quite a lot from our trade. Yeah, not bad. And we're swimming in the military points. I wanted legitimacy, don't I? Strengthen government a few times. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Let's just get out of the danger zone. The point where civil wars start kicking off. Legitimacy at least 75. Yeah, we just need to dump another 100 to stop civil war even raising its ugly head. But once we've got Discord again, it'll be fine. We are at least going to generate a good amount of legitimacy. Ooh, separatism. Plus 60 and about halfway. Now we can take it. It will help. Minus 10 separatism. Really, really powerful. But that, ladies and gentlemen, as you can hear my cat's gobbing off, is going to be it for... Do we get... Wait, you stop. Bashing the microphone with his tail. Is going to be it for this portion of EU4. for me just now. I'm going to get away. I'm going to feed myself. I'm going to feed my cats. I'll probably have to feed my cats first, otherwise I'll end up with body parts missing. And I'll probably come back and play a little bit more of this in about 3 hours, maybe. What time is it now? Getting up for 7 o'clock. Yeah, about 9 o'clock-ish. We'll come back. We'll play another few hours and see if we can assert ourselves into this corner just here. But until then, do take care. Alright, I'm coming.